Jay, did you know that Columbus Day is controversial? So Jay, today I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I did know that it was Columbus Day, which I did not know is controversial. So Jay, as it turns out, Columbus Day is controversial for three main reasons, and they all have to do with how the explorers interacted with the natives. First off, the explorers were extremely violent with the natives and forced them into slavery. Second, they brought with them a host of new diseases that spread rampant amongst the natives and wiped out an enormous percentage of the population. Finally, of course, the forced conversion of the natives to Christianity. So not surprisingly enough, Jay, there are groups out there that protest the holiday, which, with all due respect, who is really celebrating Columbus Day? These groups believe that because of the previously stated detrimental acts, Columbus should be removed from classroom curriculum. So where do I stand on this hot button topic? Now, with any controversial topic, there are of course two sides to every story, although in this situation I do think that there are some considerations that have to be made about the cultural differences 520 years ago. For example, Columbus didn't invent slavery. As horrible and unethical as it is, it was a fast-growing and an accepted trade of that time. Also, these early explorers are widely criticized for the diseases that they brought to the New World, which ended up wiping out a huge percentage of the indigenous population. Although I don't see this as being malicious on the part of the explorers. I don't think it was designed biological warfare with the aim of knocking out a population. I think it was simply that the natives' immune systems weren't prepared or conditioned for these diseases. And I think the unfortunate fact of it is, Jay, is that the spreading of diseases is just a terrible side effect of exploration. Then there's the forced conversion of Christianity on the natives. And there's probably not an appropriate way to approach this one, so all I'm going to say is that ethnocentrism is something that has been extremely prevalent all throughout history. So basically all I'm really building up to here, Jay, is the question, should Christopher Columbus be removed from classroom curriculum? What do you guys think? The way I see it, Jay, is that the discovery of the New World is a major part of our world's history, and I think it's significant enough to where it needs to be discussed in the classroom. Now, whether or not it needs to be celebrated is a completely different question. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Columbus Day to you all.
You've just watched Super Carlin Brothers.
A weapon, or they were intentionally trying to whop